Hey guys, in this video we're going to look at increasing and decreasing by percentage, and we're going to have a look at a couple of examples and I'll show you a couple of different methods as well. So let's start off with the percentage increase. So I want to increase 480 by 10%. So I've drawn a bar model here to help me visualize what I'm doing. I've got the full 480, and that's representing 100% of what I've got. I've got 100% of it there, but I want to have an extra 10%. I want to increase it by 10%. So I want to make this a bit bigger. I want to know what is this new size bar. So the first thing I need to do is figure out what this 10% is, and then I can add it on to what I had originally. So what is 10% of 480? Well, 10% is the same as 1/10. So if I wanted to know what 10% was, I would divide 480 by 10. And that gives me 48. Now I'm going to add that onto the original amount because I know what this bit is now. That's 48, and I'm going to add it onto my original 480. So add on my 48, and I get an answer of 528. And there we go, I've got the answer. Let's do a percentage decrease. So let's say I wanted to decrease £82 by 20%. Well, here I've got a bar model. Here I've got my full £82. That's my 100% of what I've got. But I want to take off 20%. I want to get rid of this bit here. I don't want 20% anymore. I just want this leftover bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out what that 20% is, and then I'm going to take it off my £82. So 20%, that is the same, isn't it, as a fraction. 20% is 1/5. So if I wanted to know what 20% is of something, I could divide it by 5. So I'm going to do 82, and I'm going to divide this by 5. And that's going to give me 20%. So 82 divided by 5 is 16.4. And we're going to take this off the original amount. So I'm going to do my original amount, which was £82, and I'm going to take away 16.4. Okay, and you can work this out properly. I'm just going to do it quickly to give me an answer of... I'm cheating, I'm using my calculator to be quick. This gives me 65.6. Now, because it was money, the question was £82, I'm going to write my answer with pounds and pence. So I'm going to write it as £65 and 60 pence. Now, there is another way that we can do these questions, and we can do it on our calculators. If we've got a calculator handy, this is an easier way to do it on your calculator. Because if I was increasing something by 10%, if I was increasing it by 10%, what I'm actually trying to find is 110% of 480, and I can simply multiply 110% by 480, and it will give me the answer. Now, if you're not sure how to find the percentage button on your calculator, you could change this percentage into a decimal by dividing it by 100. So what I'm going to do on my calculator, 1.1 multiplied by 480, and that gives me an answer of 528. So I know I must have done that correctly. Good. And then for the next one is percentage decrease. If I'm decreasing something by 20%, I had my original 100% and I'm taking off that 20%. What am I left with? I'm left with 80%. So if I try and find 80% of 82, that's the same as just doing 80% multiplied by 82. And again, if you can't find the percentage button on your calculator, you could change it into a decimal. You could divide it by 100. So I'm going to do 0.8 on my calculator multiplied by 82, and that gives me an answer of 65.6, and that's the same as what I got before, so I know I've done it right. Okay, One thing that you do need to be careful of when you're doing these kinds of questions is just remember that, I've written it down here, 10% of one number is different to 10% of a different number, or any other percentage for that matter. So just be careful when you're increasing and decreasing by percentages. You're always going off your original number. Okay, so when it gets a little bit harder, you always remember 100% represents your original number.
Joash.